So are you someone who wants to grow taller? Because I'm someone who's actually 6'3", and I'm going to be telling you in this video how you can grow taller. And especially if you are young, let's say you are 14, 15 or even younger, this is the video for you that's going to help you grow taller. And I want you to do these things, and I want you to watch this entire video because I'm going to be telling you everything that you need to do in order for you to grow taller and increase your height. Because hey, you might be like 5'4" like me and thinking like, what the hell, man, I want to grow taller, like what do I do? Well, you have me, yeah, Ghuman, the man who's gonna be telling you how to do it. Okay, so subscribe to the channel, like the video, follow me on Instagram, and if you want to get ripped and shredded in 90 days, click the first link in the bio. Let's get you onto the 90-day shredding plan. But let's get talking about how to grow taller and how do you exactly do it. Well, sit back, get some popcorn, relax. Let's begin this video. First thing that I'm going to be talking about now is your posture. Now, this is not a good example of the way I'm sitting because the camera is quite low. That's why I'm kind of like bending forward. But your posture plays a massive difference on how tall someone is going to be. Because when we are young and when we are in school, for example, a lot of us, let me just give you an example. When we are on like the computer, we are quite slouched like this, and we tend to even write like this because we don't really have nothing behind us to support our back. Now, in school, we simply have a chair and we have a table in front of us. That is it. There's nothing to actually support our back. So we tend to slouch forward like that. Now, I don't really think your teachers have told you, but they never told me, but this is actually one of the worst things that you can do for your back if you are slouching forward like this. So what I want you to do is, when you are at home, when you're working or whatever, I want you to straighten your back like this. So you are in a good, comfortable position to not only to talk to people, to write, but also to do anything, you know. Even when you're walking around, instead of walking around like this, get your chest out, get your back straight, and that will help your posture so much. And I've seen people, I've seen videos on this as well, and I've tried this myself, where if you actually walk around with a good posture and sit with a good posture, it actually increases your height very fast. Now, this is not only the fact that I was going to make you grow tall and everything, but it actually increases your posture. It actually makes your posture better and increases your height. Look, right now, this is with a bad posture, and you'll see straight away, I'm going to increase my height and grow more taller. I'm not saying walk around like He-Man all the time like that. I'm not saying that. Just better your posture, straighten your back out, and it will increase your height automatically. By doing this, you'll get into better habits. You've seen elderly people, at times they do tend to walk like this, and that actually make you get into a good habit of walking straight like this. You can get a bit of a tricep tense as well. Yeah, that's cool. This will increase your height naturally and within like minutes, and it will be a very fast procedure. So this is the first thing I want you to do. Now let's get talking about the next things that I want you guys to do if you want to grow more taller. Let's go. Now, something else that increase your height automatically is, I want you to have a think. Let's say when you're walking around, right, what will increase your height automatically? Not only your posture, like think of something else. And this is something that a lot of women do as well. Now have a think. Have you thought about it? Well, that is actually your shoes. This plays a massive difference. I've got some shoes here and I'm gonna show you some examples. So this is the first shoe, okay? Look at the heel on this bad boy. And I'm 6'3", and I actually tend to wear shoes with heel like this, okay? That is one big heel, and that's gonna make you look a lot more taller. That is at least like over that's like 1.5 inches, almost 2-inch heel, okay? This is gonna make you automatically look a lot more taller compared to, I'm not like saying I wear these kind of shoes, but look at the heel and that, okay? So you can wear a shoe like this, which will make you look maybe like 1/2 inch taller compared to like a 2-inch heel like that. Look at the difference in the heel right there. That is gonna make a massive difference compared to that. Now, one more shoe, like boots like this. Look at the heel on that. That's like an average heel, isn't as big as the one I just showed you, but that's another like big heel, man. That's gonna give you at least 1.5 inches height right there. So that's another thing that you can do, and this is something which will kind of trick people, and women do it as well. I know, like if you are a woman and you're watching this video, you may do it, or you may have seen others do it. You know, when they go on like a night out, they wear a heel like that big, and it's like, whoa, she's almost as tall as me. What the hell is going on here? Now, if you're someone that's saying, hey look, I don't have enough money and I don't know what to do, I can't buy no like shoes like that, like what do I do? Then you don't need to go and like buy really expensive shoes with heels. There are shoes out there with a heel like this or this, which you can buy, and it isn't that expensive. I mean, Don't go for like the name brands. This is like some filler company. Of course, this is like the Timberland one. You don't need to go for the name brands. You can get like shoes which are affordable and which you can buy as well, and it's gonna make you look a lot more taller. I'm making this video and telling you about tips and tricks and the information I'm telling you because it's gonna make you more confident. Yes, on my channel I talk about fitness and working out, but if you increase your height, that's gonna make you feel a lot more confident, because some guys, they're insecure about their body, yes. And also another insecurity at times they feel is their height. Now you don't need to feel insecure about things like this, but it will make you feel more confident if you feel that you want to increase your height by doing these kind of things, you know. And shoes is a massive thing that makes a big difference on your height. And if you play it right, you can fool people that like, whoa, because hey, first impression is important, right? It is. So if you want to wear a heel like this, go for it. It's gonna make you look a lot more taller. So from 6'3" I'll probably be like 6'4.5" wearing a bad boy like this. Oh, it's so light as well. Like that is so light. It's comfortable. That's a better example of the heel. Now the next thing that makes a big difference on your height is actually your physique. Now if you are someone who is quite overweight, at times it's actually going to make you look a lot more shorter. That's why you may see people in like school and thinking like, whoa, you've lost so much weight. But you not only lost weight, you've actually increased your height. Now that is another thing that it makes you look a lot more taller if you are like more leaner and slimmer. Have you seen like these big bodybuilders or these massive people with big muscles and you're thinking like, whoa, he's not that short. But when you ask them, or I don't know, let's say you do ask them, say, hey look, how tall are you? They say, I'm 6'2". Okay, why did I talk like a deep voice? It don't need to be like a proper stereotypical bodybuilder voice. They're like, okay, let me just do it. Hey, I'm like 6'2". So you're like, whoa, you don't look 6'2". You know why? Because they're so big, they don't look as tall. So if you are lean and lose weight, it's gonna make you look a lot more taller. That's why I'm gonna advise you guys to join the 90-day shredding plan. This is a program which will get you ripped and shredded in only 90 days. So you're not only going to look a lot more taller, you are also going to get that dream physique that you always have wanted. So click the link in the bio and get yourself onto the 90-day shredding plan. Another thing which I'm going to talk about is now your clothes. Now this is something else that plays a massive difference on your height. Now I know the posture I'm talking isn't right because the camera is so low, but your clothes play a massive difference on how tall you look. The more thinner you are, the more taller you look. Now, if you are wearing clothes which are really baggy, it's gonna make you look a lot more fatter and not as tall. I'm gonna give you an example right now. T-shirt number 1, John Cena t-shirt, yeah? Well liked Mr. Thugonomics. Is that even it? I don't know. But John Cena, okay? You know, the t-shirt isn't like too tight, isn't too loose, but it is quite a big t-shirt. And as you can see, it is like quite big, you know, and it will make you a lot more bigger and resulting in looking a lot more shorter. Now watch this illusion which I'm going to show you, okay? So I don't know how good people do that thing on TikTok. Oh, follow me on TikTok as well, ram_Ghuman. I have like good fun on TikTok. 3, 2, 1. You can see this is a lot more fitter, and I know you looking at the camera is going to think, what the hell man, you're still the same size, but it makes you look a lot more taller and look a lot more leaner as well. But of course you got to be confident with your physique to wear a tight t-shirt around your stomach and also your arms and also around your chest, because a lot of guys, they tend to have chest fat and they don't feel that confident. So your clothing plays a massive difference on how tall you are, and I want you to try it out yourself, okay? Of course, having the heels on as well, that's gonna help massively as well. As you can see, I'm in a bedroom. Now, a lot of things happen in the bedroom. One thing that happens in the bedroom is that you are actually going to be increasing your height in the bedroom. Now, you aren't going to be increasing your height when you're walking around at home or you're playing football with your mates or whatever you do. That's the time where you're just gonna have a bit of fun, or you're gonna be eating and feeding your body. When you are sleeping, your body is in rest mode and is recovering. Your muscles are not only recovering, but your entire body is recovering, meaning that you will be growing taller when you are sleeping. Let's say you are someone who only sleeps like 6 hours, you're not going to be getting in enough sleep. Now I know some of you work jobs early morning or you go to school, and if you are waking up at 8 o'clock, you should be going to sleep at least at like 11 o'clock, 11:30 max. Now especially if you are young and your parents or whoever looks after you at home says that I want you to go to sleep, you say no, I don't want to go to sleep, and they're like, why? You need to go to sleep. You know why? Because I want you to rest. No, they don't only want you to rest, but they want you to actually increase your height and grow taller and become more stronger. If you are someone like me that finds it actually hard to go to sleep sometimes, there are many ways of how to go to sleep fast and also get a better sleep. The first one is you got to have a bedtime. So you're telling your body, you're telling your mind that, hey, look, this is the time when I'm going to go to sleep. Sorry, my t-shirt's so creased. And by doing that, you are going to get a routine and you will fall asleep, because I know it is the worst feeling in the world when you can't go to sleep and it's like, oh my god, I'm lying on this bed right now. When am I going to sleep? Do I count to 100 when I go to sleep? And when you're to 100, you're like, no, I'm still awake. Like, what the hell do I do? So that is not going to help you go to sleep. You got to have a bedtime. You got to have an alarm as well, so you wake up on time. This is so embarrassing with this t-shirt being creased. You got to have an alarm as well, so you're waking up at that time every single day. Even the weekend, wake up at that time, because you are in a set routine. And the result will be in getting better sleep and getting them 8 to 9 hours sleep every single day that you need. That is when you are going to grow taller, and this is something that I want you guys to follow. If you don't follow it, then you can stay however tall you want. So now we're in the kitchen. I'm going to be telling you some foods which are actually good for the development of your body. Now the first food which I'm going to be telling you is now eggs. The reason why it's good for you, because it's high in protein. Now protein is good for you because it's good for the development of your body, because it's got protein. You do know the reason for protein is actually for growth. People who are in fitness and bodybuilding want to grow some muscles, they can have high protein diet, so it's also good for the development of your body. If you can't have chicken, if you can't have eggs and all the other foods which are high in protein, you can actually have foods which are high in protein, which are suitable for vegetarian. Things like kale, soya, beans, these are all suitable for vegetarians and which are high in protein and which you can have. And now I'm actually going to be showing you a picture right here which are suitable for vegetarians. Also, another thing which is good for you is now calcium. Calcium is good for your bones, and you need calcium in order for you to grow. First one is of course milk. You know that is high in calcium, and that's why you can have foods like cereal. Cereal is also got vitamin D in, and also vitamin D, it does help your body grow, and you do get vitamin D from the sunlight, but of course in this country we don't get a lot of sunlight. That's why foods like cereal are actually good, because they are high in vitamin D. You of course adding the milk, this is a lactose free one, but of course adding the milk with the cereal, that's going to give you the vitamin D and also giving you the calcium as well. And of course make sure you're having the foods which are high in protein. They are the main things that you need nutrition wise in order for your body to grow. Make sure you're actually having a balanced lifestyle, so you're not only having foods which are high in protein or high in vitamin D or calcium. You've got to make sure you're having fats and carbohydrates and having a balanced nutrition throughout the day, and not just, you know, having sweets. That's not exactly going to be beneficial for your body. Something else which I'm going to talk about is now the exercises if you actually want to improve the height of your body. Now something which I'm going to talk about is, and it's only be short, but that is, does weightlifting actually stunt your growth? Now the answer to that is yes and no. The reason why it possibly could stunt your growth is if you are lifting weights with the incorrect form, and you are doing, for example, let's say overhead press. You know, maybe if you're not young you won't know this exercise, but if you're doing like a exercise for your shoulders and you're doing it with the incorrect form, you can actually damage the bones in your body or the ligaments that may actually stunt your growth. So if you are young and want to actually lift weights, do exercises which I'm going to show you in a minute, but make sure you are lifting weights with the correct form. And if you are not lifting with the correct form and doing it incorrect, that's the time where you are of course gonna affect your body. If you do want a program where I'm actually showing you the correct exercises and giving you nutrition as well, click the link in the bio and get yourself on a program which is customized by myself, and you can receive 24/7 support to me if you have any questions about your training and nutrition. I used to do a lot of pull-up. My parents actually purchased a pull-up bar, and I used to be like, yeah, you know what, I can't even do one pull-up, but I'm just gonna keep trying. Now actually stretch your body. So I used to do loads of pull-ups. I used to do stretching as well, and that actually stretches your body. Stretching your body is not only good for the development of your body, but also when you get older as well, you won't be so tight around here and in your back, and you won't be very tight when you get older. So make sure you're stretching enough, and that's what I did. Just stretch your body, do some pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, no problem. Even if it means do one pull-up, you will do 2 and you will do 3, and believe me, by the end of like a couple of months, you'll be like, damn, I can do like 20 pull-ups just like that. So a pull-up bar, like maybe ask your parents, hey, can you give me a pull-up bar? And start bang out some pull-ups. Make sure you're stretching as well all the way, don't just do no half. Finally, just before I go, I want to tell you guys that you may get a growth spurt as well. Just because you are 5 foot 6 now, that does not mean that is it, no more. A growth spurt can happen whenever. For me, I think it was when I was 15 years old, I was like 5'6", and when I went from 5'6", like 6 foot literally within like a couple of months, I was like, damn, you know what, I made it. I've made it, I'm 6 foot. So that growth spurt can come whenever in your life. So just because you are short now, that does not mean you are going to stay short for the rest of your life. That growth spurt can happen up until you're like 19. So don't get disheartened thinking that I'm going to stay short for the rest of my life. Maybe if you're like 30, even 25, it's a little bit late. But if you're still like 13, 14, do not worry. That growth spurt can happen, okay? Just believe me, that growth spurt is literally like boom. So boys and girls, hope you all have enjoyed this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. If you guys want to see more videos on this, I think that mid video will be really cool. Yeah, leave a comment section below if you guys want to see that. If you guys want to work with me, get shredded 90 days, click the link in the bio. Let's get you on the 90 day shredding plan and get that ripped physique for summer. Boys and girls, I want you guys to take the points on board and help you guys increase your height. Okay, stop talking, you've talked enough in this video. Goodbye. Boom.